Okay, we're live.
We live,
We
baby.
are live, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna give the people a little bit of time to come in, like we do everybody. Y'all can chit chat for a few.
It is CCAZ.
That's right. That's right.
What made you start this, Mona?
Well, you know, I try to deal with a whole lot of stuff with the audio, but I be on the
Her
backside.
ass just always trying to be damn different.
Yeah, you're right.
And you know what? And those are the ones who always become number one, though. You know what I'm saying? Being different,
Try to.
doing
I
something
try
different.
to. Yep, I try to sit in the background. I don't like to be in the forefront too much.
Yeah, that's
Always try.
good.
But we're gonna
That's
let
a
some
good
people
thing.
try to get in here. We got four in here so far.
Well, I can't see. Are we able to see who coming in?
Uh-uh.
Or you just okay?
Mm-mm.
You're not gonna be able to see them.
All right.
Let's cut that off. So, all right, folks, y'all let us know y'all here.
I know. I know. I love the clean car audio sound. That's what I love.
Oh yeah. Oh, we
I
all
love
do.
the bass. Yeah, I love the bass. Always loved the bass since I was 16. But
Right.
when it comes to that, but when it comes to this clean car audio thing,
Right.
man, it just changed my whole world.
Yeah,
I should
man.
have listened. I should have listened to Aaron a long time ago.
Well, same thing as with Adrian. I've been trying to tell him a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember Mona brought me in back in, it was right after TDH. Was it
Ah,
2017?
he said the three letters.
Ah,
Ah, I know, I know,
boo!
I know. But I had to use that as a reference point so you know where I'm coming from.
You already
'Cause
know.
What I
we
miss?
left there and took me down to the Kings and Queens when they was doing it at that one spot up under by the bridge.
Yep.
And when I seen Philly roll down there with a dually truck with a 3-car trailer with all battle cars just stacked up on it, and then they just unload them and then got the battling. I mean, it changed my whole perspective on it,
Yeah,
and
man.
I was hooked from that point.
They sound really good.
Hmm.
I didn't think it was that serious when I first saw y'all doing it, but I think Mona, when you was I mean when y'all was doing the trauma setter thing,
Yeah.
right? That was a strictly bass team, wasn't it?
No, well, I was the one heading the street battle side of
Okay,
because I'm the secretary and recruiter for TTS. So
okay.
there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, Aaron was trying to get me to get into into the street battle thing a long time ago. I'm like, man, I don't want to do no street battle. I'm trying to build this bitch so when motherfuckers get in, they can get out.
Uh-oh. So that's in SPL.
Right.
Well,
Hey,
And then
but you know
everybody.
what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you when I think it opened up JD's eyes. When JD and Aaron came down to my show I had in Durham, North Carolina, JD said, "Yo, this nigga
oh
here is
yeah, it
serious."
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice. It was that got me hooked definitely. That got me hooked listening to yeah, coming down there to that show, and then really a little even before then though, when I first heard Sam's truck, the Range Rover, I was just
Yeah.
blown away. I was blown away. But me being the SPL thing, doing the SPL thing, my system was already built. My wall was already built, so I couldn't build a street battle vehicle like y'all already doing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do
Mm-hmm.
it like that, or like
Right.
the way Aaron able to do it. Aaron got a new car, so he was able to build a street battle vehicle.
Right.
Only thing I could do was try to get in where I can fit in.
Right. Well, I mean, that's how we all are, you know, because me, I started SPL. I
Yeah,
started,
but it's a different one when you done ran your wall damn near close to the doors where you can't even put nothing on the doors for the door to close because you know what I'm saying? So because I got that wall there,
yeah.
it just took a lot of figuring out, configuring this and
Yeah,
me
because
and
you're
Aaron
good.
trying to figure out this and figure out that how to do it.
Yeah, but y'all good with that kind of stuff. Y'all can figure out how to get some speakers in them doors.
Man,
I don't know. That was more of a challenge than
I'm
we
trying to
thought.
tell you, it's that's a major challenge when you damn near you damn near have to rebuild when you don't want to rebuild.
Right, right,
Not just
right.
to, you know what I'm saying, just to do that because you don't find guys who do SPL and sound quality.
It's either one
Mm.
or the other.
It's either one or the other. Either you're gonna be
Yeah.
SPL or you're gonna be sound quality. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Well,
I'm
well,
still not where I want to
it
be on
depends
the
on
sound
what you
quality.
want.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
JD.
said
Go ahead.
I'm still not where I want to be on the sound on that on that door side on the door side because
Mm-hmm.
I got all the bass in the world. I got enough bass, and I'm really not big on chasing the numbers anymore because I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing over 60. So, but when you
Right.
talk about trying to compete with them guys like Chris Lee, Jason Martyr, Kerry Styles, when you talk about trying to compete against those guys, man,
Mm-hmm.
you got to do some serious building.
Yeah, because they got
Yeah.
some monster bills now. I'm telling you,
Right.
they got some big.
You got to do some serious building. So that's why I still love the
Yeah.
SPL. I'm still want to do SPL, but I want to do it with the street battle. That's where I wanted to be at. Cause
Right.
street battle
Right. I'm
has
sorry. I'm gonna mess with
changed
this
my
phone.
life.
I mean,
Because
not taking
Oh,
anything away from SPL because it can be really, really challenging chasing numbers for SPL. But when it comes to SQ and street battling, it's a whole nother realm that you're stepping into because there's more moving components that has to be dialed in together, and this has to be staged, that has to be staged, this has to come in at that point. It's more challenging, but with the a lot of the
right.
people that I've met in the street battle world, they've been real willing to give a helping hand. Well, hey, well, try this, try that. If this didn't work, do that. Try these frequencies, try that. It's been a lot more engaging of people coming together and working together to try and make it better and make it bigger to grow it more into what it's becoming than SPL, in my opinion.
Right.
right,
Right.
right, right,
True.
right.
So tell me, Aaron, what do you like about what we do, the street battling stuff?
Me personally, I've always been a whole lot into I want you to hear me coming down the street. I want you to feel me coming down the street, but I want my vocals and everything to blend in together. It's like anybody can be loud, but it's like bass wise, but can you be loud and have the vocals to match what your bass is doing? So I've
Right.
always been more on that side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So when I found out that there was actually a group of people or people down here actually doing that, I was like, oh yeah, let me try and dip my hand into this. And it took losing. It took a lot of losing to figure
Yeah.
out what had to be done to get it to where it needed to be. Me and the mad scientist here was it's been a many nights we've been in the garage just playing with tuning,
Man,
Right.
playing
I'm
with tuning.
telling you. I'm
Going
telling you.
Right.
going to Walmart, play this song. Nah, that don't work. Let's try just this. Listen to just that. And
Right.
it never stops.
No.
Unfortunately.
Never.
Right. So what about you, JD?
You know what? My first time battling in the street battles was last year, right?
Mhm.
And I battled against this guy. I'm trying to think of his name. I think they call him effing nuts, peanuts, or something like
Peanut.
that.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, the guy with the dreads in his fucking head. You know what I mean? I'm that guy. That guy. Peanut, if
Peanut.
you're listening, if you're on here, buddy, I hope you're listening. But my first time battling was against Peanut, right?
Hmm.
And everybody around here knows me for the bass. You know, for
Hmm.
the Cosmos audio bass. You know,
Right.
uh, uh, um, um, especially with me and Aaron. You know, helping being, helping like being the founders of the Cosmos Audio, getting it out there. I At that time I only had 4/8 in my doors. Four
Hmm.
eights in my doors and maybe one or two tweeters. Because I didn't care about oh how the quality of my sound was when it came out. All
Right.
I wanted to do was be loud with the bass.
Right.
But once I got a taste of that street battle, of how bad Peanut whooped my ass, I said, boy, the next year that shit won't happen again. And I'm still trying to get it right. Street battling is not easy. It's not easy. Now SPL, to me, it's easier to do SPL than it is to do street battles. Sound quality. SPL is real easy. You can
Right.
anybody can anybody can pay for a wall and get it tuned and have it tuned high as hell and do loud numbers, because that's what the SPL is about. SPL is all about getting in that lane and wah,
Yeah.
hitting that one note where it's loud as hell. But when you talk about
Yeah.
street battle at sound quality, we
Yeah.
talking about hundreds of notes, hundreds of different, 100 different frequencies. You know that SPL is finding that one major frequency that's going to put you loud. But when you in that street battle, man, you got to have all the frequencies. Everything has to be pitch perfect. If not,
Right.
you're not going to win.
Yeah. And it's all in the song choices.
All in the song choices. So I I,
Mm.
I, I
Song choices.
love I love I love the street battle scene. I love it. And once it gets everywhere, all over the United States, like the SPL is, man, it's gonna take over. It's gonna take over.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Well,
take over.
we've noticed that. Yeah, we've noticed that a lot of the used to be SPL guys, they are now doing a lot of more door speakers and stuff like that.
Right. Because it's
They're
more
doing a lot more
competitive.
door speakers, and yeah, and your
It's more
vehicle sounds
competitive.
so much better.
And the what now?
Yeah,
You said and the what now sounds better?
and it just sounds so much better rather than just having all the majority bass.
Exactly. It sounds so
The
much better to
majority
get
of
that
all
clean
bass.
audio. Right. It sounds so much
Right,
better. But
right.
a lot of guys in the SPL world nowadays, it seems like it's more people that's into doing the hair tricks, doing the hair tricks, doing the numbers, but mostly doing the hair trick thing. You know what I'm saying? They get a lot of fun.
Yeah,
They get their kicks off of that right there. But man, when
yeah,
it comes to this street battle, the SQ thing, man, it's a totally different world. It's totally different.
yeah. It
It's
really is.
totally different. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about how much bass you got. Like me, I got 615s. I got
Mhm.
615s. I got 47600s. Each one of my amps are wired to 0.35 ohms.
Right.
That doesn't matter, because if your doors are not playing, if your doors didn't have that clean sound to go along with that bass, then you're nothing. It's nothing. Then you
You're
don't even
wasting your
matter.
time.
You're
You're
wasting your
wasting your
time,
time.
because a guy, even though I got 615s and I got 615s, I got 1610s, I got 16 6.5s. I got 4 12s in my truck. A guy can come along with 2 15s, 4 10s on his doors, and sound completely clear and better than mine, and will win.
Clarity over
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Clarity over everything. Clarity
There you
over
go.
everything. Hell yeah.
Don't care. Don't,
And that's the big thing that me and Aaron, had been trying to fight doing so long, getting that clarity in his car. And I think
right.
we concentrated more on his car than we did mine.
Get rid of that genius.
Well, Aaron,
Hell no. You gotta stop talking bad on that genius. Shots
Man,
fired, shots fired, shots fired.
you was mad, don't matter.
Hey, you
When
know
when
what?
this Genius 300 roll up on you, don't say nothing.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Go get that nonsense out of here.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times, like me personally, I went with
Get that
Genius
Russian shit out of
because
here.
um it was kind of like the underdog, stepping into the street battle game, and I seen a lot of people was running PRVs, McLarens, all of those type of companies. And Genius was just up and coming. And I heard a Genius car and I was like, it sounds okay, but I was like, it's not tuned right. So I was like, I wonder how this would do with some real good tuning. So I was like, all right, let me give them a shot. And JD put me on my mans, and we got the Genius equipment, put it in there. And
Shout out to Kevin Lamar.
Kevin Lamar, you the man, the Genius guy.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it became a process, because what he has in his car and what I have in my car, it can be the same products, but everything's gonna boil down to how everything is tuned.
All about
Exactly.
that tuning. Man, is about that tuning.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
for the younger generation up and coming, this is one of the things that I've been telling them a lot of is a lot of people don't see the time and the dedication it takes that you really have to put into tuning to get it right. Like I know we say it a lot. I know Mona, you and Adrian say it a lot. And a lot of other guests that you've had on here says it comes down to tuning, and we have to reiterate that fact. Like it is all about the tuning, because if your tune is not right, something's going to be pitchy, something's not going to be pitchy. This is going to be that, that's going to be that, and it's going to throw the whole thing off.
Hell yeah.
So
You can take something
all
out
you
of the
knew,
box and throw it in the doors. That ain't gonna work.
no.
Yeah. It's all
DSPs.
about it. Like you said, Aaron, it's all about that tuning, because I've seen some people out there with audio pipes. I would have never thought in a million years that audio pipe would have been sounding the way it sounds, but it was all about the tuning.
Right.
All about
That's
the
right.
tuning.
I'm gonna tell you, when I went to Florida, and I know I've said this on one of the other slides, Florida, they can make anything sound good because they know how to tune.
Yeah.
And man, I was so impressed. And I'm not even gonna mention the car because I've always talked about this car every time I got on here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's a Honda Accord wagon. And man, I was so impressed by this build.
Who is that?
Joe, are you on here? Tell them who this guy. I don't know if he's here or not, but I'll
Is
find out
that
for you.
you're not talking about the guy with that orange Honda, right?
Hold on.
No,
Can I
that's
address something
Dean.
real quick?
That's
That's
who?
Dean.
Oh yeah,
Dean
Dean. That's right. That's a bad boy right there.
Can we address this comment right here?
What comment that is?
No,
Ain't nobody worried about no lightweight out the 757.
That's 804. Mike, that's Mike. That's 804.
804, 803, whatever area code he want to be a part of. Ain't nobody worried about y'all.
Whoa!
Please
Shots
come on
fired!
with
Pow!
it.
Pow! 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 Pow!
I'll do that, Get him,
You
Mike,
just make
get
sure
him.
y'all lightweights don't be blowing shit as y'all pull in the lanes.
Huh?
I was telling
Be
the
doing-
damn 804 to make sure that they don't be blowing shit when they pull in the lanes.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Oh.
804, what y'all gonna do? 804, what y'all gonna do?
No, But you know what? Adrian got a lot of nerve. Look, he's my co-host, but he got a lot of nerve to be talking about somebody blowing something.
Hold on. I ain't never blew nothing in a battle.
But
In
still,
the middle of a battle, I have never clipped and I have never blown.
Adrian will blow a speaker in a minute.
On purpose, if I want to.
I'm still, man. That street battling is not easy, y'all. It is not easy. It is not. Hey, Genius Audio for the win. Yeah, it is not easy. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, street battling is not easy, man. It is not easy. Finding that correct, finding those right songs, man.
Yeah.
That tuning, it's not easy. It's a fun game, though. It's a fun game. I love it. I love it.
Entertaining. It's very entertaining. And, you know, to see the different builds and small cars, big cars, trucks, you know, and it's just, it's a difference from SPL. You get that lane all day and you sit in that lane waiting to go up and get on that daggone meter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Right.
go in different vehicle. And it's just so much, you know.
Exactly. Hey, Cosmos Audio for the win. Yeah. A lot of y'all thought Cosmos Audio was gonna be in and out. Y'all thought it was gonna be in and out company, but y'all, hey, Cosmos Audio is rising, baby, rising.
I'm gonna let Kevin Gregg reiterate this. As a rookie, I still got noticed for doing well against the big dogs. So that 804 rah.
Adrian, when I first heard Joe Carr, when I first heard that 300, man, that motherfucker was man, what you say? I fell in love with that car. I fell in love with Mona car. When I first heard them cars, that shit just Mona, you remember I came down to your house with me and Mimi? When me and my my sidekick, you know what I'm saying? I'm Lone Ranger, she Tonto, me and the wifey. When we came down there, and when you turned your car on playing those doors, when I left that day, I said, man, God damn, I want my truck to sound like that. And all you had on there was what, 3 8s and 2? You had three of the What's that Russian shit?
6.5.
What's that Russian shit?
Death bombs.
Huh?
Oh yeah, death bombs.
Look, that Russian is called death bombs.
Yeah, death bombs. Yeah. Yeah, when you that death bombs, man. When I first, yes, ma'am. When I heard that in your car, I said to myself that day, I said, man, I want my shit to sound like that. Your car sounds amazing.
Yeah, but JD, I don't try to be the loudest. I never have tried to be the loudest ever. And Adrian.
You got your window down?
No.
Oh,
well, you might need to mute your mic because we hear road noise. Oh, we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds good now. Now you in there.
Yeah. But you know, I never tried to be the loudest over anything. Only in SPL I did. But I've never tried to be the loudest with my car. And I want to be very clean sounding. Okay, I hear something else. Somebody's TV.
That's Aaron's TV.
The TV's on mute.
Huh?
My TV's on mute.
I know. I don't have my TV. My TV's all the way down.
That's probably Adrian. Like,
let me go make sure.
Yeah, that's got to be Aaron.
I think it's Aaron. Aaron's mic.
Damn, that's I see. That's all the way in the bedroom.
Hey, SPL Audio Corey Dean for the win, baby. Yes.
All right, now let me ask you, JD.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about Cosmos Audio.
Well, Cosmos Audio hit the scene in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
The owner is Johnny Arnez, from out of Manassas, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
The home of Cosmos Audio is Electronic Plus. Um,
Okay, so the name was changed to Cosmos Audio.
no, it's always been Cosmos Audio, but the name of the shop is Electronic Plus. That's the home
Okay.
of Cosmos Audio. That's the
Okay.
home of
Okay.
Cosmos Audio, right? So Johnny, who's the owner, who owns Electronic Plus, he sells a
Mm-hmm.
variety of. He sells a variety of speakers, uh, Alpine, Kicker, um,
Mm-hmm.
JL Audio, all of that stuff. But then he decided to start his own line, and that was with the Cosmos Audio. Now Johnny wasn't into SPL
Mm-hmm.
when Aaron and I first met him. He wasn't into the SPL. We had to explain to him how the SPL game ran, how it went,
Mm-hmm.
how it goes, what he needed to do to get into the SPL game. So
Right.
after him doing his research and everything, he put a few million into it. He sponsored me and Aaron with everything, and we've been pushing that Cosmos Audio ever since 2018.
Right. Okay. All
And
right.
I won't go to
Hey,
nothing else.
so I got a question. How do you go about getting sponsored?
Well, you know what? Um, for for us, for us, it was just a blessing. Now I know a lot of other people who I talked to before, right? When I first started doing my audio, which I've always had big audio. When I was 17, I had 1212s. I had the
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Gold. I had the Phoenix Gold, all the Phoenix Gold 1212s with the Phoenix Gold amps and all that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
then as I got older, I did. And then as I got a little bit older, my next big bill, I've always had music, but then my next big bill was I had 418, the sundown nightshades. I had four
Mm-hmm.
sundown nightshades on two NS1s in a C pillar wall, in a Ford Expedition. And um, like I said, I've always had, the big music,
Right.
but that when it comes to that Cosmos Audio, man, I don't want nothing else. I don't want nothing else. I don't want no
Right.
sundown. I don't want nothing else.
I know that's right. If they doing you good and they treating you right,
But
stick with what you're doing.
as far as getting sponsored, Adrian, as far as getting sponsored, I've heard a lot of people had to, write letters to a company, whatever company that is the brand that they were trying to run. They would have to write a letter to that company, submit a letter telling their goals and how they could make that company make more money. You know what I'm saying? But when we met Johnny, um, I had four audio pipe 12s and I had a
Mm-hmm.
300 just like y'all had. I had a
Mm-hmm.
300 just like y'all had. So I had four 12s and a 300 on two Taram 8Ks. Taram
Mm-hmm.
8K, however y'all say it, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
I,
don't
I
give.
had them on, yeah, I had them on two 8Ks. And
Mm-hmm.
I went up to the shop and I would always hang up around that shop playing my music. And Johnny he fell in love with how dedicated I was with doing the music or getting more music.
Right.
So Johnny, when he came to me and said that, hey, I want to start my own line, and I want you guys to be a part of it. I
Right.
give you whatever he said. I give you whatever you want,
Right.
and I was like, shit, are you for real? And on the real, we thought he was just bullshitting on the real.
Hell yeah.
We didn't believe
Yep.
it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't believe it. We was like, man, this man ain't finna goddamn finna give us. I know I was like, he ain't finna give me this and give me that and give me this and give me that. He ain't finna do that.
Right.
But then when that Cosmos Audio came, he said,
Mm-hmm.
JD is here, baby. What you want? What do you need? And
Mm-hmm.
I said, shit. I need a bigger vehicle. That's what I need because I'm about to go all out. That's what I'm about to do.
Right.
No, it ain't gonna be no 412 in the trunk of no car or no 215 no car. I wasn't finna do that.
Right.
So so I got rid of my Chrysler. I went and bought a Jeep. I bought a 2017 a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I put the
Mm-hmm.
415s in there, and at the time I did it, Ruckus was coming around so fast because at the
Mhm.
time Cosmos Audio came, Ruckus was like
Two
a
weeks.
few, yeah, 2 weeks away. So
Right.
I was like, damn, I was so hyped up about getting Cosmos Audio out there for him because of what he did for me, what he did for Aaron. I was like, man, we got to get this shit out here.
Right.
We got to build some systems. We got to build some shit and get it out there. And
Right.
I already knew how to build a wall, I already knew how to do the music. But with it being
Right.
so close, I built that wall in my truck in like about a week there in 5 days, 6 days, something like that. And
I
I
don't even
built,
think it was that long.
yeah, I don't even think it was that long. And I just built the wall just so that it would be, just for it to be loud and sound good. But I wasn't concentrating on doing no,
Right.
competing, doing no numbers like that. And then I had a few, I had a couple clowns, say a couple things, this and that. I had a couple clowns say a couple things saying, oh, he can't build a wall, he can't do this, he can't do that because of the way it sounded. It was my truck sounded good, it was loud, but it wasn't SPL loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go buy another
Mm-hmm.
truck and I'm gonna get on y'all ass. Yeah, and that's what I did. And ever since then, it's just been me, Johnny, Aaron, and Cosmos Audio. That ain't gonna never stop.
Yeah, because I was like
Right.
JD was
Right.
saying,
Okay.
I
Okay. I know you.
I wasn't personally expecting him to do what he did, and he asked me, he was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" This one I had the Suburban. I was like, "I want to do something crazy, but I want
Mm-hmm.
to stay no wall." I've always been more no wall
Right.
because you can get loud and windy pretty easy with a wall. I want it to be different. I want to be loud, windy, but in a no wall from the C,
Right.
from the C pillar. So I was
Right.
like, let's do 812s. He was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
you sure? He was like, that might be too much. I was like, no. And then me and JD kept talking about it and talking about it. And
Yep.
JD was like, do 1212s. I was like, 12? He was like, yeah, do 12. And I was
So
like, you know what? Go ahead.
yeah, are we having
Uh,
audio issues?
No, go ahead. We here.
yeah,
Okay.
good.
Okay. Go ahead, Aaron. Finish. But I don't know, guys. It's just now is Cosmos Audio SPL subs or are they musical subs?
No,
So
Cosmo
the
Audio have
ones, go
SPL
ahead.
and sound. They got SPL and sound quality. They got a sound quality
Oh, they
line
got
and they have the SPL line,
Hmm.
okay. Okay.
and
Okay.
it's just as good. It's
All
just as good
right.
as Sundown and everybody else. Sundown, DC Audio, any of you big guys. The Cosmo Audio is just as good.
Right.
It's on the
Right. So
same
now,
level.
Aaron, you guys have an audio team, correct?
Yes, we do. We have two.
And
We're
what's the name of y'all?
actually, we
Yeah, we actually
have,
too. Yeah.
yeah, we have two.
You
For the
got
street battle
two.
side, yeah, for the street
Oh.
battle side, we have
Yes.
DMV Street Battlers.
Cause we trying to
Mm-hmm.
get on
And
y'all last, Mona.
and for the
Never
normal,
mind.
just
Not on me. I'm out.
Hey, come on, man.
and
You
now
mean
then we
on
have
you mean on Adrian, not me.
Look at Avery
no,
doing.
no, no. And then
Yeah,
for
go
the
ahead, go ahead.
SPL side, we have
Right,
Team Insane Audio.
right.
That'll be our
Okay. Now you
Mm-hmm.
guys
partners.
have a show that's supposed to be coming up.
Yes, was that June
You guys have a
23rd?
show coming up?
Yeah, June. Yeah, is it 23rd or 24th?
I have to check my date just to make sure,
Yeah,
but it's the 23rd or the 24th.
yeah, it's the 23rd or 24th. So we're gonna have all the flyers going out. We did our first show. This past year, and we had
Yep.
an amazing turnout on a rainy day, a cold rainy
Hurricane.
day, on
It
a
was during the
hurricane day.
hurricane.
We had an amazing turnout. So
Right.
this year we got Chris Lee and all the big dogs coming out there, man. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nice. Nice.
So it's an SPL show.
It's
Both.
gonna be SPL. No, it's gonna be SPL and Street Battle.
Oh, it's gonna be both. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all got y'all just
The show we
nothing
did this
for that?
past year. Yeah, the show we did this past year
Yeah.
was SPL and Street Battle.
Really? Y'all
hmm
didn't tell me nothing about no street battling.
Well, you said you had
Yeah, we
retired,
did.
so hey, you say you had
I'm
retired.
retired.
That's
Look, I'm retired, but I still support.
Okay. Go
You
ahead,
know
Aaron.
that.
yeah. I'll make sure we double check and re highlight that on the flyer for you, and make it a little bigger so that way we make sure you see it this time.
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
it was on the fly. Cause
I didn't see.
Aaron pretty much set up everything. We were supposed to set it up together, but I had so much going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't even help my bro. So Aaron did the show. Aaron did the street battle part on his own, and it was
Okay.
nice. It was nice.
All right. Because I mean,
Yeah, we're
Trophies
gonna
were
have,
given out and everything.
well, y'all know that I try to support. I try to support everybody's events and stuff. I try
mhm.
to, but y'all know with me, I'm getting old now. I'm getting old. So
Oh, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear
That's
that.
all
We
in
don't
your
want to hear
mind.
that. It's all in your mind. It's
right.
all in your mind. It's all with a camera. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind.
Yeah, okay. But I try to support everybody's events, and being positive, and I try not to get into the back and forth. Y'all know me. I try not to get into that back and forth because y'all know my mouth slick. My mouth is super slick, and I try not to get into that back and forth, blah 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 stuff. But being supportive of everybody's events, regardless if I like them or not. But when I get banned and I can't go,
Yeah, that was some bullshit too.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all good though. It's all good because I'm all right. I'm
Yeah.
fine. It's a lot of shows that they have down here in North Carolina. I do not need to go to
That
Dominion.
3-letter word.
I
Yeah.
don't. I ain't gonna say it, but I
Right,
don't
that
have to
3-letter
go.
word.
Yeah, the 3-letter word. I don't have to go, and regardless, because we have shows down here in South Carolina, North Carolina, and we got the big dogs down here.
Right. Sure do.
We
Sure
got
do. You know,
dogs.
I've lived there, so I know.
Yeah, we got Rick Dove, we got Scott Bowman,
You got
we
Scott Bowman. You got
we got all the big
Big
dogs. We got
Mike.
Cantil, we got
You
Cantil.
got Jared. You got Jared with the Beast. You got all them big guys down there in North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah,
Um,
have a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
shows. They
Because
have a lot of shows.
you got Team Nemesis. You got Team Nemesis down there. That's the Sundown guys. Team
Uh-huh.
Nemesis. So
That's right.
and they number
So,
one down through there.
exactly. But it's a whole. But it's a whole. I'm sorry, y'all. My dogs is battling over here.
Oh,
They fighting in the background. But I really appreciate you guys coming on here, filling us in on some stuff. And let's see if we can get some questions from these folks. Anybody got any questions? Brian.
Come on.
Oh, that's Adrian.
Team SPL Audio, baby.
Okay,
SPL
Brian
audio.
Alvin says, so when you bringing that 300 up to VA to get this work on lightweight, Adrian?
Oh, he gonna get it. He gonna get it.
Adrian, everybody trying to get on your top, man. What's going on? They
That's 'cause
trying
I
to get on
busted
your
I busted
ass.
their ass so bad last year. They want a piece of me again. Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
talk my
Adrian be talking shit.
It
That's
seems like
why.
everybody want to get on them 300 boys. Them 300 boys. Aaron,
All right,
Adrian,
because when we fuck them
Marcus.
up, I don't want to hear no crying.
Well,
Everybody trying to
we got
get.
something in works. We got something in the works for you this year, Brian.
Hey, anybody else asking questions on that morning? Because we can't see the questions.
Yeah,
Hey,
no. Let's
tell
see.
him I
The
said we don't give a
comments.
shit about no Bama build.
Somebody says, where are the middleweight trucks? What is your truck, JD?
Heavyweight. I
Oh,
wish I could go. I wish I could do a middleweight, something like that, but it's heavyweight. And
okay.
down here, ain't, I guess there's not a lot of heavyweights.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Okay, this is Mike. I can see some comments. I don't know where they are commenting at, but some comments are popping in and some aren't. Because
Can
I'm
Adrian? Oh, he's
broadcasting.
driving, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting to 3 platforms. So
Oh, Adrian, you can't see any of the questions. He's still driving.
he driving. He can see some
I'm
of
still
them.
driving. I'm on my way home.
Yeah, I see a couple of them pop up here and there.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, 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 right.
So Brian said he's gonna knock that ego down.
Woo! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Listen,
Woo!
he better come better
Hey,
than that
hey,
weak shit I heard
hey!
on video, because I'm about to fuck that facade up.
Woo! Brian, did you hear that? Woo!
Oh boy. Y'all
Hey,
got any questions for JD and Aaron?
hey, tell him I said fuck a Bama team death bounce over here.
Pow, 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 pow.
That's too
Well,
much.
y'all crazy.
Crazy. Put down.
But yeah, man, it's Cosmos Audio Team. It's Cosmos Audio Team SPL Audio for the win. Now, all
Yeah.
my subs, you know, all my subs are now, I still got the Cosmos Audio motors, still got Cosmos Audio baskets, but all my cones are Team SPL Audio by Corey
Okay.
Dean.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Okay.
so are
so
mine.
so so really, I'm not even really my subs are not Cosmos anymore.
Okay. So where's Cosmos Build House out of? Are they USA?
No, everything's from Korea. Cosmos
Korea.
is Korean built and Korean made.
Okay. So they're
Hmm.
Korean.
Yes,
Korean
Hmm.
made.
everything is Korean. Not
Okay.
no American shit. I
Oh,
don't think I could. I don't think I don't think my amplifiers would be at a 0.35 if there was some if it was on that American stuff. I
you're
don't
right.
know. I don't know. I
You'd have
don't
toasted
know. You know what I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah, you would have toasted them by now.
I would have toasted them, and I love it. I
Uh,
love it.
somebody had a question. What do you guys think about the Soundstream amps?
What are they being
me
used for?
me personally, that put SPL gotta be me personally. Soundstream, they're good, but I mean, but you're not gonna find anybody up here running Soundstream, not on no SPL, not on
Right.
SPL. In SPL right now, the people that's in the SPL game that's winning the game right now. You got Sundown, DC Audio,
Mm-hmm.
Cosmos Audio, uh, uh, um, 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 who are some of the other big guys? It's
Death Bombs,
yeah, yeah,
Avatar.
exactly. Yeah, Def Bonds. You
Hey,
know,
I heard that, JD.
hey, I'm for Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
all day. So yeah, but I was shocked. I was shocked. I got a partner of mine. His name is Aaron Garcia. Right, he's from out of Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and he has 415s in his car, and he's running the DB audio. Is it DB audio? What am I saying it right?
Is it
DB.
DD or
DB
DB?
Drive. I'm sorry, DB
DB
Drive.
Drive.
He has a DB Drive. He's got two DB Drive 7500s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was highly impressed with the DB Drive line on his amplifiers. I mean, he's doing 60s easy
Okay.
with the DB Drive. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a lot of people around here, I haven't seen anyone else running DB Drive. You
Mm-hmm.
rarely see anybody with SoundStream.
Right.
Um, um, you do see some of the audio pipe guys down
Right.
in Alabama, stuff like that. Alabama. We do have a guy that's in North Carolina who has an audio pipe truck.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds pretty good. Sounds real good, but not
Right.
too much of the sound stream. I would like to use some sound screen on my on the doors. Oh yeah, I would love to have it on my doors, but
Right,
not for no bass. I wouldn't.
right, right.
Uh
So now, how many people y'all got on your team, JD?
uh on our street battle team,
Yeah.
Aaron, how many we got? 7, 8, about 7 or 8, 7 or 8. So we got Aaron, you lightweight, right? Maybe
Yeah.
two light. So we got like two lightweights, um, one middleweight.
Who's your other lightweight?
So are they all battle ready?
Antonio's our other lightweight.
Tell them get ready.
Yeah, he's our other lightweight. He sounds good, but but for what you're doing, you with the all the ace that you're doing, to whole another level. You know what I'm saying? But that guy the guy that's up on top of my screen, his name is Aaron Lyons.
The
I
guy
think he's
right
gonna get
there?
on. He's gonna get on your ass, buddy. He's gonna get on that
I got
Blue
something
Chrysler
for you.
ass, buddy.
Hey,
I got something for you, brother.
like I said, that's hey,
I'm building those doors. I'm building those doors, and we gonna get on your ass, buddy.
hey, Aaron's my dog. That's my dog. I've known him since I stepped in
Yep,
the car audio world.
yep, yep,
A lot
yep,
of people say we look like twins.
yep,
We got
yep,
the
I
same
got a
yep,
type
few
of
yep,
car.
jobs.
yep.
But when we step in them lanes, I'm gonna have to fuck you up.
Exactly.
Hope
When we head to
wishes come
head,
true all
y'all
the
head to
time.
head, y'all don't
So
know each other.
That's right. That's right. When we
hopes and
get
dreams come true all the time. So keep on hoping, brother.
there, you go. That's right, though. Look,
Hey,
when
but
you
you know what? You know what?
yeah,
Aaron's the reason why I stepped up to lightweight because I had to give him some backup. Everybody was on his ass. I had to give him somebody else to come after. So
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. Coming fresh into it. With a straight lightweight build car.
right,
Being kind of fresh into it about a year and a half ago, it was, like I said earlier, it was definitely a learning curve, because a lot of people get sad and mad when they lose. I
yeah,
lost a lot. I'm not
me
going
too.
to sit here and lie. I lost a lot, but my thing was I was going to the judges, hey, why did I lose? Tell me what I can do to be better, what
Right,
was off,
right,
and that's what it takes for you to become better and better. There's
yeah,
very few people that's just going to step out there with a car and just boom, just shoot straight to the top. It don't work like that, especially when you're doing stuff yourself.
yeah.
and hell,
Like
I gave you some advice my damn selves. You know,
exactly.
So
Hey,
Man
hey,
was giving me advice.
hey, let me answer a question right quick that came across the screen. Came across the screen. Mike Jones
okay,
asked, what was the biggest amplifier that Cosmos Audio has? The biggest amplifier they have is the 13K, the 13 SPL. Um,
Mhm.
it is pretty much the 13K, the 13 SPL.
okay.
So
So,
yeah,
so JD, does Cosmo Audio have a website, or can you give them the address of where it's located?
yeah. Well, you can go on the website, which is cosmosaudio.com.
Okay,
Um, um, the address to Electronic Plus, it's not on my head. I don't know it right off the top like that.
but
I
it's
just
in
know how
Manhattan.
to. It's
It's
in
on
It's
the
in
Manassas.
Manhattan.
website
It's
though.
in Manassas, Virginia. Right. It's in Manassas, Virginia. It's on Centerville Road. Um, man, anybody want to go there, just mention my name. Just mention my name or mention Aaron Lyons' name, and you're going to get a hellified discount. Definitely. A lot of people, you know what? When Cosmos Audio came out, Cosmos Audio had, they have their stuff priced up there with the big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And some of y'all like to say, "Oh, Cosmos Audio, they too damn high. Why they price so high? They're
Mm-hmm.
priced high because you're gonna pay for what you get.
Exactly.
Now, you're gonna pay for what you get. You can go buy if you want to go buy a salt amp, go buy the salt amp. You're gonna
Right.
pay for what you get with a salt amp. You're gonna spend the money for it.
Ain't
You
that the
go buy if anything that you buy Korean, you're gonna spend the money for it. Cosmos Audio is not Brazilian. It ain't it ain't the USA. It ain't wherever else y'all getting these amplifiers from. It's coming from Korea. It's
Korean?
Korean made and it's
Yeah.
Korean built.
Right.
It's not like Scar Audio. No, it's not like Scar Audio, like Scar Audio. Scar is a good brand. Don't get me wrong. Scar is a good brand. Like a lot of people like to call Scar garbage. I can't do that because Scar is a good fucking brand.
Yeah.
But their amplifiers are made in their amplifiers are the parts are made in Korea, but they're assembled. Amplifiers are assembled in China, so that's why they're able to
Right.
sell. That's why they're able to sell Scar at a cheap price. You're not going to get Cosmos Audio for no
Right.
cheap price. The 13K, the 13K is going to cost you, you know, I
But
can't say no
Yeah.
price because
Yeah.
look on the website or whatever. I don't even think that amp is loaded up on the website yet. But you would definitely get it for a good damn price. You're not gonna spend 4,500 for it.
Right.
Assault
yeah.
12K gonna cost you 4,500. The Cosmos 13K SPL is not gonna cost you 4,500. Maybe 38 less, 3K, something like that.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
you're gonna get what you pay for. That amplifier is clamp. That amplifier is clamping 20, 22,000, something like that, getting out of that amplifier. So
Hmm.
Cosmos is the real deal all day.
Right.
I swear by Cosmo amps. I will say that because I was running two Cosmo amps at a quarter ohm, and it was taking it. There's very
Right.
few amps I've been able to play down at 0.25, and it was kind of a last minute thing. It was some subs that we got that we weren't 100% sure of. It was like, hey, let's just put it in here and see what it is, see how they handle. And come to find out,
Hmm.
the amps were strapped at a quarter ohm, and they
Okay.
never clipped out. And I mean, I was putting some work to them, and they didn't clip out. They warmed up a little bit, but outside of that, I've never had
Yeah.
any of my amps that I had clip out. Never really get hot unless it was like just hot outside,
Okay.
temperature
And
wise, all that stuff.
we'll put Cosmos Audio up against any of the any of those big brands out there. Def Bunks, Sundown,
Well,
any of those
tell
big
John
brands
to
out
send me
there.
something so I can test it out.
Oh man, he
You need to
already know
come
the
on.
worth of them amps
You
now.
need to come on down, man. You need to come on down here, man. Come on down. Get with me. Let's go over there. Now I promise you, I'll get you right, cuz. But
I
Cosmos
might
Audio
have
is
to
the
do
real
that. But
deal. I don't
I
care what
listen.
nobody say.
I ain't seen Johnny and Desiree in I don't know how many years. It's time to go pay them a visit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They still there. You know they always waiting on money. You's a big money nigga now. They always waiting on money now. Come on.
Yeah.
And I've been running they
But
sub amps for since 2018. I've had the same
Mhm.
3Ks
Yeah.
that has transferred vehicle to vehicle to vehicle, and I
Yeah.
won't get rid
Right.
of them. Two 3Ks
Yeah.
for subs is all I have in my car, and when people hear it, they can't believe it.
And see, that's how I feel
Hell
about my.
yeah. And we'll put that Chrysler up. We'll put that Chrysler up in any trunk car, except for you, Terry Bronx.
Hey, I know Trump
Yeah.
the Trump king.
We won't put it up against the trunk king. No, no,
No,
no, no,
no.
no.
Leave Terry alone.
No, Terry
But
cool
yeah,
people. Terry cool people.
Yes,
but that,
sir.
but that's how I feel about my amps too. Because I've been running Terra amps since I started, and I got my same amps. I didn't had my base 12K forever.
Yeah, yeah, and for the money buying Terrence for the power that you get for the money that you spending, the tower amps are awesome. You know what I'm saying? For the
Yeah,
money that you're spending,
but they're not for everybody.
they're not for everybody. They're not for
Because
everybody.
if your electrical system ain't right, that amp
Yeah,
could damn sure gonna let you
Exactly.
know.
They're very sensitive. They're
yeah.
very sensitive. You're
But
not gonna be able to run a. You're not gonna be able to run a Terrence amp down to 0.25. You ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
it
That's
takes
the
power.
difference between running the Korean line and running the Brazilian line and stuff like that.
Right. It takes power to make power with Terra amps. I know that. If your electrical ain't right, because trust me, mine is not right now in my car. And as soon as I drop below what, uh 11, man, it cuts off. It don't blow
You
the
know,
tent, but it'll
you
cut
know
it
what?
out. It'll go and
You
protect.
you know what? We Cosmos Audio has a video. If you go to YouTube and type in Cosmos Audio, you
Mm-hmm.
will see a video where I can't think of his name right now, but the guy has he has two Tarrant bass 30Ks, right?
Yeah, them some
And
big.
this was at World's Finals. It was at the World's
Mm-hmm.
Finals, and he has two bass 30Ks, and he was on the line. You know, he's at the line. He's competing, and he does like a 163 with the two 30Ks on 218s.
Is that a wall?
It was in a that's a wall. It's a wall with 218s. So he has
Ain't
two
that?
30Ks. He does a 163. Now he ends up burning up the 30Ks, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we got some of our guys from Team Cosmos was at the World's Finals.
Yep.
They took two of the 13Ks out of their vehicle, put in his truck. Took the 30Ks out, put two of the Cosmos
Mm-hmm.
13Ks in. He went from a 163 to a
Mm-hmm.
165 with the 13Ks. So
Mm-hmm.
that's real world, you know, that's some real world shit right there, applications. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you got somebody that when you got an amplifier, you put the amplifiers in, it's doing one number and then ends up doing a higher number. That lets you know that
Yeah.
it's the real deal. Cosmos is the
That
real deal. Y'all keep
exactly.
playing with Cosmos, you want to. Keep playing with Cosmos.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. But anything else you guys want to share with us?
Um, what about you, Aaron? I mean,
Okay,
not really.
y'all know it's a show. Y'all know it's a show in Martinsville. Y'all know it's a show in Martinsville, right?
In Martinsville, when is that?
There is a show at the, Martinsville. I think it's at when is that show? Somebody just told me about it. I suppose I wrote it down, but I didn't. But it's I think it's an SPL show.
Oh yeah.
This is their
Okay.
last show of the season. Yeah, it's a SPL. It's an SPL show in Martinsville.
Where is that
What is
at?
it? The Bass
That is
Outlaws are
Is that in North Carolina?
that's closer to North to me in
in
North Carolina.
Virginia.
It's at the bottom of Virginia near Roanoke and like that.
Oh, down in
Now,
that
Yeah, it's in
corner.
Virginia.
now that show is going to depend on how many points that show is given. If it's a three-time show, two-time show, as far as points for the
Right.
NSPL, is that an
Yeah. Right.
NSPL show? If it's an NSPL show, that's gonna bring some big dogs out there. But I never heard of that show, so I don't know if it's
Right.
an
I'm not
NSPL.
sure, but right. And y'all know that Corey Hicks. Y'all know who Corey Hicks is, right?
Right.
Hmm.
Y'all know that's our world champion, the trauma center's world champion. But he's selling his van. He's selling
Really?
his
What?
van. Yeah. He's got it up. He's got it up for sale. Um, on the I think it's the FPL classifieds or something. I seen it on there today, and he said he's run his course. So
I saw that van up there.
yeah, that's Corey's van, and that van has got some numbers under its belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that van.
So,
Hey,
but yeah, so he's getting rid of that.
I want to give a shout out to Marcus, Mike, all of them
Go ahead.
down in Richmond, Team Slabs for constantly keeping
man,
up
I've been
with.
calling Marcus for the last goddamn 3 or 4 days, man. This man will not answer the phone, bro. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. Let me put my magic touch
Wait.
on it.
Yeah, I've been
You
trying to
trying to
call
get in touch with
Mark.
Marcus? So you gave a
Yeah, but because I want to find out about it. I want to find out about his recones for the for the mids and highs. But you know, I don't know. He
Right, right,
reminds me of
right.
another. He reminds me of another guy I deal with by the name of Kevin Lamar, who's very hard to get in touch with.
Oh,
These
Yes,
businessmen, you know what I'm
he
saying?
can be very.
I'm putting y'all ass out there. I'm putting y'all ass out there. I love y'all, bro. I love you, but you know, y'all hard to get in touch with. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
getting in touch with
But
Kevin is like finding a needle in a haystack.
not
hell
for
yeah.
me. When I hit
And
him
Man,
up,
look,
he
Kevin
gonna
lived
get back.
45 minutes from me.
Hey,
man,
look,
me
he
and this
lives.
man drove all
Look,
the way
No,
down to North
he
Carolina.
lives 45 minutes from you, but it's like he's on the other side of the world to get in touch with him. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
But we love you, Kel. You know I love you, bro. On
Oh, for
everything.
sure.
Cosmos Audio for the win. Team Insane Audio for the win. Team SPL Audio for the win. Genius Audio Damn Show for the win.
Mike said he's gonna tell Marcus to call you.
Man, Marcus be bullshitting.
But no, seriously though, I gotta give a shout out to them boys because
Yeah,
they've actually been holding the street battle scene down
sure
and
have.
keeping it constant.
Sure have.
Um,
Yeah.
I commend them on the work they put in because they do put in some work for it to get these people out here and get these events going and everything. So
With
shout
they,
out to y'all for that.
with they team slab, ain't it?
Team
Yeah, Team Slap.
Slabs.
Team slab for the win, baby.
Yeah, they're the ones that keeping it going, and they put in a lot of work, a lot of time, and everything just to keep us afloat.
Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
say this just for motivational purposes, but come on, Marcus, man, y'all gotta put a real lightweight car together down there, man. I'm trying to help y'all out a little bit, but I don't want to keep coming through y'all like that. I want y'all to really give me some challenge.
Pow, 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 pow,
I love
Hey,
y'all.
look, I'm gonna
Don't
say
take it the
this.
wrong way. I love y'all.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all fellas for coming on tonight. I hate to
Yep.
skedaddle a little early. I just got to the house, but I got to take care of a few things.
Yeah, cause we're
Um,
really tired of seeing you driving. Yeah.
hey, look,
Thank God you're at home now.
hey, it's what
Yes,
happens when you
thank
work,
you.
man. Got to make that money. But I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all fellas for coming on tonight. We're definitely gonna have y'all on again.
Yeah, we're
no
Um,
doubt,
definitely gonna bring y'all back again, and
no
Definitely.
doubt.
we wanna try to bring Cosmos Audio on when he comes back from the Bahamas or Bermuda or
Yeah,
wherever.
that I'm sorry we couldn't get Johnny on here, man. He wanted to, but he's still in the Bahamas, man. Cause
Fine.
I would love for everyone to meet Johnny Arnaz, man. He's a great guy, man. He's an awesome friend.
He
I
is.
love him. I
Mhm.
love him to death, man. And I don't love him for the Cosmos Audio. I love him for everything that he's done for me and my family, man.
Right.
He's a real friend. He ain't
Yeah.
just a businessman. He's a real friend of mine.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've met him.
Hell
He's a
yeah.
great guy. But thanks, y'all. And it's time
All
to go.
right.
And we try not to keep y'all longer than an hour, but unless y'all like the Trump King for 2 hours.
Yeah, that was a long
Man,
one.
he was going on about every goddamn thing. So
That's what I'm saying, though. And that's why I
Ted was
said
going on about everything.
that's why I said no holds barred. Don't get your
Yeah,
feelings hurt. We're gonna let it go.
yeah. Yeah, Ted was holding nothing back.
Nope.
But that's his personality, man. And you can't hate it. That's his personality. That's just how he is. Ted don't hold
Yeah.
shit back. Yeah, Ted don't hold nothing back.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. He's up here hollering Cosmos right now in the comments.
Hell yeah. Hey, look, listen. Ted love that Cosmos, man. When it
Yeah.
comes to the amplifier, the Terry still DC audio on the sub side, but the
Yeah.
amplifiers, Terry knows, and Terry will tell y'all, man. Cosmos Audio, when it comes to amplifiers and they subs and when it comes to Cosmos Audio, period, man, they are the real fucking deal, real talk. And
Right.
and Cosmos is still growing. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
trying to get more. He's trying to get more into that sound quality game. He
Hmm.
does have eights. He does have Faraday eights. He got the Ferrite eights. He got
Okay.
the Neo tens. But he's
Okay.
still trying. He got 6.5s, all that stuff. So he's trying to get more into it with the DSPs and all that shit he's coming with. So it's coming. And like
All
I
right.
said, Cosmos Audio is the real deal. Y'all better stop playing.
Oh, we know. But
I'm ready to put them 615 on anybody's ass any day,
look,
except
Kevin
for
Grant.
except for loud grandpa.
Yeah, don't mess with him. But look, Kevin Gregg said y'all gonna come to Philly. Y'all need to come up there and check out the Philly battles.
I'm
Oh,
definitely planning on making it on my
definitely,
agenda this
definitely.
year, hands
I'm
down, to get up there to see Philly.
I'm
I'm
definitely
telling,
trying to get my heavyweight truck ready for you Philly guys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm trying to give y'all some real Philly steaks.
I'm gonna tell y'all. It's a whole different experience hearing those vehicles, and
I
that
know,
it's a
I
whole.
know.
From Sam and
Hell yes. Everything
yeah,
that I've heard, every vehicle that I've heard from Philly, man, is fucking
Yeah.
retarded.
yeah.
For
They're very
real.
clean sounding vehicles, very
Yes,
clean, no
Lordy.
rattle, no nothing.
Man.
But y'all got to get up there and check those battles out, and up to New York, and also y'all need to try to go down to Florida for their next show.
I didn't know what I didn't know Florida did was into the street battles. I didn't know they was doing that.
You ain't been paying attention then, have you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
that.
they kind of been doing that pretty big down there for
Yeah,
quite a few
man.
years
They
now.
have New York goes all the way to Florida to battle with them.
Shit. That's why I say the game is getting big. It's really
Hmm.
spread out everywhere. I didn't know they were doing it down there in Florida. I've
Yeah.
been talking to I'm from Alabama,
Yeah.
so a lot of the guys I talk to in Alabama they don't know about that street battle thing.
Well, then you better get them hip then.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to get everybody on this street battle shit, man. Street battle is the
Yes.
real deal, man. It is. SPL. I love SPL. I will never stop loving SPL. But when you got the best of both worlds, you can do the SPL and you can do that street battling thing.
Hmm.
Oh man, it's a beautiful thing, boy. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, but I thought I was gonna do both because I got that switch in my car. When I get ready to go to the meter, I got that switch that I can turn my front doors off. And
Hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
got a
got
toggle switch on there.
now it's not a toggle, some kind of turning
No?
thing. Not a toggle. Not a toggle switch. It's something Corey put in there, Corey Hicks, because I was doing both. So
Okay.
whenever I was getting ready to get on the meter, I had to turn my door speakers off
Okay.
in
Okay.
order to do
Yeah.
the SPL, because I
Yeah,
didn't
because
play music on the meter. I know
right,
about
because
that.
you
Don't
just
play music
using a
on the
burp
meter if
tone,
you
so
want to
you
get
didn't want to send that
on.
burp tone through the door speakers.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bust my speakers because I've never blown a speaker.
Hey,
Never.
I want to say this too, man. Listen, everybody who's in this car audio game, get you a DSP. Run you a DSP, man.
Yes.
Run you a DSP. A DSP will make your system go to the next level on the
Now
bass side and on the door side.
let me ask you about what do y'all think about that new DSP that everybody's running now? The one that you control from
Expert.
The expert, I don't like that DSP.
why you don't like it?
It's
You don't know how to work it or what?
I know how to work. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to figure it out because one of my teammates,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Green, has it. I ordered the expert for his truck, so it
Mm-hmm.
took me a while to figure it out. But
Mm-hmm.
once I figured out, it sounds awesome. Once I figured that DSP out. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess because the Stetson, the PRV, they're so much easier to control.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're so much easier to set and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I don't like having to log into your phone every time to do something with the DSP and all that
Okay.
shit
Okay, so that one is strictly controlled by the phone.
by the phone. You cannot. You can't. Can you control on the?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Can you do you can't do it on the little unit itself?
You
Yeah.
can. Yes, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's not like the tar amps or the Stetson or the PRV
Mm-hmm.
DSP. It's not like one of those. That expert, it's a nice goddamn DSP. But then too, it takes an advanced person to deal with those type of DSPs. Somebody
Okay.
that's really advanced that really knows how to do that tuning.
Okay.
really know how to do it.
I mean,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
biggest thing with experts, in my opinion, is the fact that you have the convenience of it being Bluetooth. So you could be playing a song, step away from the car,
Yeah.
and kind of adjust frequencies. But
Yeah.
with
But
some
you
of
know
those
what? I
frequencies, you
just
got to manually hit it 50 times to get it to go down 50 notches.
really. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, I need to find out. I'm not changing my DSP. Mine is tuned right to my car, and I got
Well,
10 ramps, everything. So
Aaron, I just figured out how to do it just like the Torrent. I mean, just like the Stetson DSP. Now, but before we were hitting it on the phone trying to change the frequencies.
Hmm.
It's a setting on there where it takes you right to it, where you just go ahead and put the number in.
Oh,
oh,
all that time
Yeah,
playing around with this.
exactly,
Hey, we
exactly,
said that because it's
exactly,
been times, there's been like, we might have been at, 1,050 hertz, and then we trying to bring it down to 500, and you got to sit there and hit the thing almost 500 times and go down to the next hertz.
exactly.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Gregg said you need more understanding of it, and
Need more
Brian,
what?
more understanding of it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I understand it now, but it just took a long time. It took a
Yeah.
long time because a lot of those DSPs don't come in English.
Yeah, you're right. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So it took a long time to get it, but now that I've gotten it, I still wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy it. I don't want it.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I don't want
Good
it.
enough. Good enough. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Next time y'all have a show or whatever, y'all have to let us know and send us a flyer so that we can on our next broadcast we have Robert Ballard from Limitless Lithium coming on the 4th. He'll be
Okay.
here
Okay.
January the 4th at 8 o'clock, and he's going to talk to us about Limitless. So if you guys got any flyers, send them to me and I can put it out there because we're growing, and we're going to be on a network soon. So you can catch us on TV.
Right. Hey,
Nice.
I'm telling you. Hey, I got some. Mon, I'm gonna hit you up too because I got somebody I think you need to put on there. To have on here. My homie Mark Kennedy, who
Oh,
does
Mark.
all the
Yes.
yeah. You need to
I
have
know
Mark.
Mark.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mark does all the repairs for the tar amps, and Mark needs to come on here and explain to y'all how to really operate your amplifier so y'all can stop burning them motherfuckers out.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, nope. That's yes, user error. That's user error.
You there?
But at least having somebody on there who deals with them day in and day out
Yeah.
can help
Exactly. Who can
tell people
explain to
what
y'all
not to do.
exactly? Hell
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I had to talk to Mark because I know who he is, and I've been to his place a few times.
And you need to get Justin Gunderson on here too. He's Justin Gunderson with the C-Max batteries. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
who
With
that
the
is.
C-Max lithium. We'll talk
Okay,
about it. We'll talk about
okay,
it.
that's cool. That's cool. All right, guys, thank y'all for coming and
All right.
turning up and turning out. And I love you guys.
Yes, sir.
So,
Cosmos for the win, baby.
all right,
We
guys,
out.
thank you. All
No
right,
problem. Thank you.
bye.
Bye.